Before going to Earth, you would choose your family, whether you wanted to be male or female, what race you wanted to be, the location on the planet, things like that.
Oh, so you could choose your own character.
Exactly. You would enter the Earth as a baby and be completely dependent on others to teach you the rules. But since nobody could remember the rules, they made up their own rules, based on fear and giving your power away to others.
That doesn't sound like much fun.
It wasn't for everyone.
What'd you do while portions of you were on Earth?
I watched them. It was pretty funny.
What was so funny?
Here were these magnificent beings, playing the most unique and cutting-edge experience in the universe, and they were clueless. I tried to guide them as much as possible.
Wait a second, you could communicate with them?
Yes, but they couldn't hear me. I would show them synchronicities, or send them impulses to help guide them, but they couldn't see the signs.
Why not?
They didn't trust themselves.
So is that why they sent out a call for help?
Exactly.
Is that when you went?
No, I didn't go until later. First volunteers, they had it the worst.
What do you mean, had it the worst?
Well, they killed them.
What?
They killed the volunteers.
They killed them?
Those on Earth couldn't understand what the volunteers were telling them. The idea that they were equal to the volunteers scared them.
What were they telling them?
Common sense stuff like, all the answers you seek are inside you. Everything I can do, you can do and more.
So they killed them?
And then they twisted the volunteers' message and created even more fear.
What do you mean, more fear?
Like the message, God is inside you, was turned into, you are separate from God. The message, all the answers you seek are inside you, was twisted into, you can't trust yourself.
And they believed it?
It was out of control.
How could they believe that?
You had to be there to understand. Did you know they actually believed that they were the only intelligent life in the universe?
Now that's funny.
Pretty crazy,
What's up, y'all? This is 1028 Awakenings, and I'm back again with another motherfucking video. So, what's going on, Scorpios? We are going to have a little education 101. That's what I said. Education 101. Okay? So, what's up? So, we are now hitting a place in time where the atmosphere is having a lot of solar flares. Okay, a lot of you guys don't know about this shit because either you watching, I don't know, I heard David Banner, like, who's watching David Banner, nigga? Okay, I actually know David Banner, which is crazy. Okay, but anyway, we got solar flares. Okay, solar flares are literally hitting our atmosphere, and they're going to be hitting them more and more. Now, what are solar flares? What the fuck does this mean? Okay, so solar flares is like basically very natural. It's like when whatever is going on outside that we don't really know sends out these balls of fire. Okay, but when this does happen, which is at a particular time, which I'm seeing Tinkerbell, the Neverland story. Okay, but whenever these flares send off, they push energy out to all particles, all things, and we are a part of all things. We're a part of all particles. Now, what these solar flares will do to us, if you're in a high vibrational level, give you a lot of more of clarity and understanding on what the fuck is going on. So you're going to understand quantum leaps. You could be starting to understand what soul, body, and spirit is. You could be understanding a soul family, what the shamans are, what the angel, it doesn't motherfucking matter. You are learning. Okay, nigga. All right. Now, others, you are also having a lot of gamma frequency come your way as well, which is upgrading your consciousness and giving you a better understanding of what's going on. Now, these solar flares allow us to do quantum leaps. That's why it's important for you to be like, hell yeah, I'm a millionaire. Like right now, I'm listening to this affirmation all night long, and it's just talking about being rich and how I'm a millionaire already, and it's right here. It's right now. It's not in the future. It's today. It's important for you to listen to those kind of things at least 30 days consecutively, or just forever. Shit, just don't stop. Like, I don't have no point in stopping. Okay. All right. So then you also have the low vibrational energy or effects from these solar flares, which you could be feeling a lot of anxiety. If you notice in my readings, anxieties has been coming up, and people feel anxiety because they like, okay, well, this don't feel good, but what the fuck am I doing next? Like, this is crazy. Like, the anxiety is the uncertainty of where you're going going, but knowing you don't feel comfortable, but you still got to stay here because what the fuck you finna do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? And it's really just yourself not allowing you to see that there's multiple possibilities outside of the 4 feet that you can see. Now, these people's nerve system could be very aggravated right now, and it's just because they have to reflect. All right, the ways to help them with this energy is eating basil, straight up just taking some basil. Like, I got some right here. I've been just doing that. You know, taking it, snipping the shit out of it, and just taking a little piece and chewing it really, really fine, and then swallowing it. It also will help with inflammation in your throat. Okay, also, let's move on. Okay, so going outside is kind of cold, but taking a walk right now, if you're having anxiety and things like that, will really help you. Direct sunlight and drinking water out of a zero water filter that you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay, now this is a time with this quantum leap, just so y'all know, where these energies, you know how like I be doing these readings, which I'm about to do right now, okay, and it'd be like ancient Greece, like you're connected to Egypt. Now this is the timeline that we're going into right motherfucking now. Okay, so those 4 pyramids, I mean, I think there are 3 of them, sorry. I was like, bitch, you see 3 pyramids. Okay, so these 3 pyramids in Egypt are all about to be activated with these solar flares, Scorpio. So let's see what this means for your love life. But I want you guys to know that the past royal bloodline of the Egyptian culture, the Egyptian whatever, is now re-emerging. So you're going to see a lot of people come up and rise up. I mean, it just is what it is. All right. Now, Scorpio said, ooh, this shit ain't gonna be your twin flame, though. Okay, so Scorpio, you have somebody rising up, and this is not gonna be your twin, okay? Your twin is conscious of your relationship. Your twin is conscious that there is a twin flame situation. They know that they denied it, and they also know that they're not in alignment, all right? But I also want you to know that you have another strong spiritual connection that's coming in for you, Scorpio, but it is not your twin. All right, woo! That's crazy. Now, this is so powerful because I was like, Spirit, if you really want me to talk about this Egyptian shit, you got to make the card come out. And look what the fuck just happened, y'all. So a lot of you guys have a past life being an Egyptian goddess or an Egyptian ruler, and you feel like this, okay? You could just feel like you should have royalty, or you should be taking baths in water that look like it's milk covered in rose petals. You like, bitch, I do that. Even if you a nigga, you like, yeah, fine ass bitches with no bras on, yeah, y'all can do that. Okay? So a lot of you guys have a past life in Egypt, and you're going to start to see a lot of royalty come your way. You could have loved purple. You could be a Q. You could have just been associated with a lot of purple shit. But you're about to be knowing a lot of shit. You're about to be having a lot of deja vu and a lot of loves, okay? So some of you guys were born into royalty, and you had servants. I mean, we just got to keep it 100. Some of your servants was fine as fuck, and some of them you did a little bit more than what you did want to do with them, okay? So some of you guys had little rotations that y'all was little pets, okay? All right? But you guys are going to be having a lot of suitors come towards you. Wow, Scorpio, this is crazy, okay? Yes, it's going to be a soulmate. Okay, so your twin has a lot of competition if they are willing to step up and do what needs to be done and allow themselves to be in alignment with their own spiritual connection. But your twin is not doing that. So you're getting a replacement. Replace, new face. Come on. All right. So this is a soulmate. This is going to be a great connection. Y'all are going to have a bomb ass relationship, and it's going to feel like you already know each other because you do. Y'all had a past life in Egypt, which is being remembered slowly. All right, now you could be like attracted to Egyptian things, Egyptian tattoos, but just know that this is real. This person could have Egyptian tattoos, but it's really going to be activated. Now, this person had a lot of problems. This person was a control freak. They always wanted to see things only one perspective, and they getting checked on that with this card being sideways. It is a humble checking experience. This person could go through a lot of financial challenges, but it's because this person was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm as big as I could crush you with my wallet type energy, and if your wallet is nothing in there, it's like, nigga, what are you crushing it with? You know, emptiness, okay, loneliness, okay. So somebody is being stripped from all of that so they can see what really matters in life. All right, this person is yep, I told you, career change. What I tell you, bruh, I can't even make this shit up. I don't even know what's coming out. Scorpio, you live a life that's very free, and people think about that like, bitch, how do you pay your bills, ho? It's a magic trick, bitch, okay. But nonetheless, you have to do this because you have to honor who you truly are, and being authentic, like I keep telling you guys, is just what it's gonna be. It doesn't mean that you're an overnight success. You guys know I used to live with my mom. I've been living with my mom for the longest. My parents, both of them, my mom and my dad, love my dad. But it came a time where I was like, even though I can't buy because I have a whole bunch of student loans which equal to a home, I have to figure out what I'm going to do. And Scorpio, you have to do the same. And I feel like you did that. And you casually out here looking good, looking light, looking free, okay, looking gorgeous, especially if your hair is blonde. You like, bitch, what's up, okay? So you are very single here. And your life feels very light. People think that your life is light. You just kind of can live off nothing, okay? Even if you have $2.50, don't nobody got to know that shit, okay? And with career here, you have a lot of moves that you're making that looks very promising for you, okay? This could make somebody very intimidated, okay? But this is their own doing, okay? With this control person, this person knew you was fine as fuck. I mean, top of the line, cute face, little waist with a big behind, okay? With True Gem, you were quality, you was value, okay? Somebody really liked you. There could have been an exchange of bracelets or jewelry or chains or something in y'all relationship, but this person tried to control the situation here. Ooh, it's because you was young, okay? So somebody tried to look at you like, oh, you a little kid. Oh, stop it. Okay, so this little kid got a little shit going on, okay? So you could be younger or older, but you look good. You're very youthful. You're high in fashion. You're free. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. You got a soul connection. Maybe your car is fire as fuck, because you know this is my little G-Wagon car, okay? Y'all got a soulmate. I got a G-Wagon. Nonetheless, somebody feels like, you know, you have a lot of success in your career. Somebody else doesn't. Their career is going very bad here. It's because they have control issues, all right? Something is very much linked to the Egyptian. They may have Egyptian tattoos, you may have Egyptian tattoos, but just know that there was an age gap here or an age different here, okay? And somebody just feels like, you know, you free and you doing your thing, you know? And somebody could feel like they're older and not doing their thing, or they're younger and just out of control. What you don't see coming is beauty queen. You just look good. You look good. You smell good. You know, I'm just saying you're that girl, okay? You could be that dude. You know, every time you go somewhere, everybody like, damn, you look good. You like, I know, but what's up? You know, I'm normal though, okay? So you like a goddess, but you're still kind. You're still loving. You're still giving, okay? With beauty king here, I feel like, you know, you on center stage and you're very much adored by many, and you always look good. Like every time you put yourself together, you be like, isn't it supposed to come out perfect or like a masterpiece? I mean, let's keep it real. We are talking about Scorpio.
Mudras that you can use for I'm gonna show you different mudras that you can use for different chakras, and in this video I'm gonna focus on the bottom three. So if you want to balance your root chakra, hold the Gyan mudra in both your hands. If you want to balance your sacral chakra, hold the Dhyan mudra. And to balance your solar plexus chakra, hold the Uttara Bodhi mudra on your solar plexus. Make sure to follow for part 2 where I go over the other chakras.